Just a short little video on the grab and die stuff. So basically, I just take a piece of dowel rod, and this is black soaker hose. It's actually an old soaker hose that we've been using for years. It just kind of, a couple spots got bad, so I just went ahead and took it. And basically all I do, like this, here's a piece right here of the soaker hose. I try to cut a little bit longer. I cut a couple of them short, unfortunately. Like this one here's a little shorter than I like. It'll still work. But 1.5 inches or so. The soaker hose, 6-inch wood dowel. And I just take this soaker hose, and you can just pop it right on there and use your thumb and just slide it right down on. And then I try to leave about 1/4 to 3/8 of an inch worth of soaker hose open. And then when I bait it, the bait goes down inside the soaker hose, and then I smear it around the outside. The way that I put these in the ground, you're thinking to yourself, well, how does that go in the ground? Because if you drive that in, clearly you're going to push that part down. What I do is I take my stake driver and I just pound it down about 4 or 5 inches, and then I just pull it right back out. This slides right down in the hole, and then I'll take my hammer and beat the ground around it, and man, it gets tight enough where I fight to pull it. It doesn't want to come out. Sometimes you can just push it right down on the ground. Depends on how hard the ground is you're working on. But so that's kind of what I do with them. So put it under a tuft of grass. Always make them work for it. I don't want to put it out right where they can just come grab it. Tuft of grass, they're gonna have to figure out exactly where the smell's at when they go into it. The video that I showed yesterday had a little tiny, well, not tiny, but a little angled log that I sit right down on top of it. So basically I just put this thing down on the top of there, underneath it, and that log was sitting kind of right on top here. They'll smell it, but then they got to use their nose to push the log away, to get in to get this. And every time they do that, they're going to be putting their foot down more and more and more. And the more times their foot goes down on the ground where your trap's at, the more likely they are to get caught. So hopefully that helps. Got any questions, I guess leave them in the comments. I'll see if I can get them answered for you.